Mate, I got some footage of some NHI, non-human intelligence, apparently appearing in someone's house.
It's night time.
Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got another strange and funny TikTok compilation. But first, I want to thank everybody that's joined the channel recently. You guys are amazing, and it really means a lot. If you're new here and you want to show support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You know, stuff like that. And we're about to get right to the video. Let's check it out.
What in the fuck knuckles is this?
So this is what Gordon Ramsay was up
made
to.
contact with a new alien species, and apparently they're foodies.
Oh, food is the worst.
Mr. Ramsay will need you to cook for them. You'll have access to everything the Area 51 test kitchen has to offer, including top secret alien cooking technology.
Wait, that's just a hex lab pan. I've got these at home.
Unfortunately, it was leaked 8 years ago. The pan was developed using material from an alien spacecraft.
What?
Extremely durable, but low friction. Created to deal with a thick egg-like atmosphere.
You're saying the pan I used to fry my bacon is made out of flying saucers?
We don't have time for a science lesson, Mr. Ramsay. The alien ambassador is already here.
Whoa.
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude?
You're an alien?
All famous people are aliens.
I'm not.
I meant like really famous people.
I believe it.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
I've always said the people that run this country are not human. Holy shit, that looks like Jeffrey. In Ohio? Let me find out. I'm on his ass. I just want to know how he does this. Because that was broad day.
If the sun was below the firmament, then it would reflect off the dome and create a sun-like dome reflection above your head.
Mate, I've got some footage of some NHI, non-human intelligence, apparently appearing in someone's house in a flash of light, right? I'm going to show you this bit of footage, and then I'm going to connect some dots historically and to current day as well. So check this out, mate, and then we'll dive into it. Right, so a guy called Juanito Juan once again shows us the way in which these non-human entities enter your home in the form of light, passing through doors, walls and windows to materialise in a humanoid form, short in stature and with big eyes, right? Referencing the grey aliens that we've spoke about quite a lot on this channel, right? So look at this thing, right? Brilliant flash of light and some form of entity appears, okay? And if some of you have been watching me recently, I uploaded a interview with some a shamanic tribe from the Amazon that basically said that these beings are called ant people that live in the ground, and they appear in a brilliant form of light, and then a humanoid form shows, right? Look at this, bruv. For those of you that haven't seen this clip, right, they show these native Amazonian people a picture of a grey alien, and they immediately say it's an ant person underground, right? Look at what he says here. Unbelievable. She says it takes a person's spirit underground, and then listen to this. They can appear in divine light with the light of Nishiban. Okay?
São seres que a gente pode ter o contato, que moram debaixo.
And this non-human entity thing appears in a brilliant flash of light, and then a humanoid figure appears. Basically what these shamans were saying,
Can you
right?
imagine waking
now,
up
let me
and
take
seeing
you
that
down
thing?
historically some of the references to these strange things, mate. Look, just look at this. Right, one reference from ancient culture, for some of you that may know, that come from the Hopi people, the ant people of Anu Sinum, right? Hopi legends about the Ant People. The Ant People were an advanced civilization that coexisted with the Hopi during a time of turmoil. The Ant People helped the Hopi during natural disasters like droughts and famine. The Ant People guided the Hopi to the underground sanctuaries for shelter and food, where the other shamans as well, and other stories across the world from all these different tribes say these people lived underground. These Ant People, okay? Reference that to this, okay? The Ant People taught the Hopi how to store food. The Ant People rescued the Hopi twice. When the earth was destroyed by fire and ice, the Ant People took virtuous humans into the underground homes and taught them until the earth was safe again, right? Unbelievable. And here's a bit of description for you guys if you want to read this real quick, a bit more on the Hopi people as well. These Ant People also appear in Egyptian stories throughout time of the strange ant people that live underground. And many other cultures as well display these weird happenings and visitations and brilliant flashes of light, and oh mate, it appears all over, dog. And links to Sumeria in ancient Egypt. The Hopi word for ant is also Anu, and the Hopi root word for Naki means friends. Thus the Hopi Anunnaki or ant friends may have been the same as the Sumerian Anunnaki. These beings once came to Earth from the heavens, right? Again, another link there between many cultures throughout history, okay? And then this bloody thing is appearing in this person's house, and Juanito Juan was originally laughed at by many people on the internet for the whole experience, saying it's a hoax and this is this. But there's too many connections here that are making some sort of sense. And I'm not going to lie, if cultures are speaking about this for thousands of years, if it's a current day, you've got Amazonian tribes basically saying these ant people are from the ground, they exist. Mate, I don't care what anyone says, dog. You can call me crazy. I'm going to side with the natives on this one and say there is something strange going on that we need to address. And these sightings of these things are only increasing, mate. And historically, when it comes to abduction stories of people apparently getting abducted by these grey alien type beings, people have called out to the Holy Spirit or Jesus or whatever else, and when they've called out to these entities, the abductions abruptly stop, and then they're put back into their bodies or back into the place that they were taken from, which is kind of mind-blowing in an aspect. These are more people of the Hopi culture, but there's also some more stories that come out of Australia with the Uluru and the Ant people, right? And if you look into this whole thing, it's about celebrations of like ant people. I mean, the culture's all kind of bent around it as well, with you know, to do with like food and resource and shelter and protection. It's absolutely insane. But there's another connection to do on the other side of the planet, once again, between ant people and some sort of divine intervention there. I don't know. You let me know what you think. I think this is insane.
Let me know what you guys think. You guys think aliens are real? I think they're real, and they've been here for a very long time, and they pretty much work with whatever country is in power, like dating all the way back, because when you look at it, they were all structured like the same way. So I feel like they've been working with the place that's been in power on this earth for a very long time.
What does that say about us as a society once we no longer care about getting adequate sunshine, natural vitamin D? Because it's pretty much become a daily occurrence that they're spraying, constantly blocking the sun, and not enough people seem to care. And the reason
like
that they give us is ridiculous,
Ohio.
saying that it's just condensation trails, or contrails for short. It's a contrail, all right. They think we're stupid, and unfortunately, a lot of us are stupid. But we need to be forgiving of those who are, because we've all been heavily indoctrinated from the beginning. And last but not least, if you try this with your own camera, a lot of the trails being made, if you zoom in, you can't even see a plane. Some of them you can, but a lot of them you can't. I don't know if it's cloaking technology, but why would they do that?
Might be the UAP shielding themselves. this lets you know they don't want us to be healthy. The more sunlight we get, the better for us.
Are you with him? Got you once. No, him right there. Got you twice.
You said what?
No, he's taking pictures. Got you 3 times. Dang. Don't be so gullible, though.
Yeah, me?
Huh? No, I'm on the phone.
Oh.
Really got him 4 times.
Yeah, boy, these niggas cutting up out here. Man, I done pulled up on some Walking Dead shit.
You could like see that energy wave from that. Those are pretty cool.
Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this. The sun is out. It's midnight out, and the sun is out. Look at this. This is what we were trying to show you. This was what in the middle of the sky.
Is it 3:50 or midnight?
The sun is out, man. Amazing.
I'm not sure when this photo was taken, but this is a photo of the U.S. flag outside of the U.S. State Department being flown upside down at full mast. That is generally known as a distress signal or a sign of danger. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure 100% when it was when it was taken, but it was posted about an hour ago, and I don't see any news reporting on this. I don't know what this means, but it seems very significant.
Today we're going to try to make it rain. We have these flares that contain a mixture of salts, and this is called cloud seeding in the UAE. We're going to take off and press this button over here. It says fire. That right there will ignite the flares, release the salts into the clouds, and make it rain, hopefully. I'm going to press the fire button, but first we got to set it up. Look. So
why is he so
here,
why is he so excited about it?
Like that. And I'm going to put this down to 3. Like that. And I'm going to press fire. You ready?
Like what he's doing is
3,
good.
2, 1. Fire. And fire. Now look at that. Number 2, fire. Number 3, fire. Let's have a look. Crazy. This is nuts.
I've been seeing a lot of like 2 suns and 2 moons.
Red, yellow, blue, yellow, orange, blue, green.
Blindfold technique called Vibravision helps you sense the vibration of various objects in the physical world.
All physical matter in the universe is actually a form of energy that's made up of atoms. And those atoms are cycling or vibrating at a certain frequency. Practicing Vibravision gives us the ability to access our sensors and to perceive those vibrations, and then convert it into a usable mental image we call mind sight.
Red, yellow, blue, yellow, orange, blue, green.
We can perceive the unseen to do things that are thought of as impossible.
8 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 5 of hearts. 1, 2, 3.
At MPUSA, folks of all ages demonstrate these incredible skills inside the academy and out in the real world.
How about the grilled chicken and sausage gumbo?
Gumbo. That's fair.
How much do they cost again?
To $29.98.
Correct. And Colton, what were you just touching?
These are fan boxes.
All right, what color is that?
That's blue.
Let's find the Lay's brand.
The reasons why I believe Nikola Tesla is a part of the narrative, including his name and the story behind him. Because the energy grid, which is a huge part of the system many rely on, he's very much so a key player in that. I highly doubt it's a coincidence that most of the power lines alongside the highways throughout the U.S. just so happen to resemble a Baphomet, or even how these double-cross power lines resemble the Leviathan cross, also known as Satan's cross. Here's a better image of it here.
I don't think he had
A
anything to
complete
do with
Leviathan
that, though.
cross also has this symbol, the symbol you see used throughout the grid living, which is the Ouroboros, representing infinity or eternity, the serpent eating its tail. Going even further into the grid, or technology, AI, which reminds me of speaking of a huge player in the AI game, choosing to name his company none other than Tesla. I don't think it's a coincidence that Nick is a nickname for the devil. Hola means hello in many languages. Tes means your, especially when addressing God. La is the sixth note, and just so happens to resemble a six. And the god of music is Satan. So his name could literally mean, hello devil, your God, and then a six.
What a beautiful clear sky day. Oh wait. Chemtrails.
Some white people shit right there.
Gosh, what are you doing? Oh, no, you're not. No, you're going to clean this up and buy me a door, and I'm going to add that to the rent. Oh, my gosh. Hey!
Probably cut the internet off.
The face of God.
The painting I've chosen for this project is titled Portrait of God.
Oh, I did not watch that. You never heard
Is
about
it
that?
short film
or an actual movie full? This is a short film too. Okay.
What does God look like? I'm going to show you a painting, or rather, a photograph of a painting. Just take a moment and stare at it.
It tackles on the concept that's really, really weird, but pretty much it's supposed to be a painting of the face of God. But everybody that looks at it sees something different.
If the answer is nothing, if it just looks black to you, don't worry, that's what I see too. But that's not what everyone sees.
Because why? Because whether they view God as one thing or another.
It's a man, or close to a man. Wrinkled, skinny. Really skinny. He looks skinny. He's smiling. He's grinning. Smiles down at us. Almost looks like the corners of his mouth got smudged. Well, he's wearing a mask. It's too wide.
I could worship Jesus. Somebody else could be worshiping money. So maybe they see something
Yeah, I don't-
demonic in the painting. Because
I don't
the
really
face
see
of their
anything.
God isn't the true God.
Why would anybody care about an airplane flying around if you already have had flight for 150 years before the Wright brothers airplane? Why did the blimps go away? Well, the blimps went away because there was the Hindenburg incident, in which one blimp basically popped in the air, and they said, oh my gosh, we got to get rid of it. But they've been flying around in the air since 1783. They have charted the entire Earth with blimps, but we got to get rid of it. You know why they got to get rid of it? Because people could see another side. So the Hindenburg incident was just for them to get rid of technology, which they've already been using for 150 years, because it competes with, number one, the airline companies, and number two, people seeing another side. And it's interesting because when you think about like the Wright brothers and the first airplane, do you understand why nobody really cared about seeing those videos? Like the Wright brothers come out, there's the first airplane, and people are like not even paying attention. They're not even looking at it. Yeah, because they were already in the air. These blimps from the old world were already here. So why would anybody care about an airplane flying around if you already have had flight for 150 years before the Wright brothers airplane? And the Wright brothers weren't even the first one with the airplane.
and we got really tight and close on the craft, and what we saw was absolutely mind-blowing because it was the front of what appeared to be a disc. You could actually see beings, and some of them were the typical black-eyed grays, but there were other beings.
Looks like two of them sitting there. Oh, holy shit, it's 3. Why does it always gotta be so blurry?
Another episode of They Never Knew That the Internet Was Going to Be This Powerful in 1969. Look at this photo. And look at the back of this one. Look, it's got the same curves, the same panels. Go have a look for yourself. There you have it.
Man, I wonder how much evidence has to come out before people finally realize we ain't been to the moon.
Himalayan salt or petrified giants? Which is it? Hold on before you swipe on by. This isn't some crazy conspiracy theory post. I just want to show y'all pork ribs in a pink salt mine. It looks very, very, very eerily similar, doesn't it? Now, what does it look like whenever they're inside these salt mines?
Yeah, that looks
you know what
weird.
I'm saying? Like, what does that remind y'all of? We're going to show you a couple more images, and then we're going to decide if petrified giants are real or not. I should call her. Anyways, now the theories on these giants, or these petrified giants, man, are pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's all alleged.
Looks like somebody laying down.
Like this right here. Look at this right here, man. That's freaking awesome, isn't it? So now back to the Himalayan pink salt. That looks exactly like bacon. Is this bacon or Himalayan salt? I mean, look at that, man. It literally looks like layers of skin, like epidermis. I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying it is. I think I might have said that already, right? Fact checkers. And remember, everybody, it's always the questions, never the answers. Always question and think about things because, I mean, I was eating Himalayan pink salt for a long time until I came across the Dr. Regenerated, actually. Y'all should check his page out, man. This is where a lot of these pictures came from. He was one of the first ones that, I was like, I want to be a creator like that, man. Yeah. I had like 5,000 followers. It's crazy, man. True inspiration, dude. Him and a lot of others, man, who I'll mention in the next video.
Non-autistic brain or an allistic brain and an autistic brain. What are the differences? This information's going to knock your socks off. These are neurons.
Looks like a
and
tree
they're
branch.
the building blocks of our brain. This one right here belongs to an allistic brain, a non-autistic brain, and this one belongs to an autistic brain. You see these little branches right here? Those are called synapses. Those allow the neurons to communicate and exchange information in the brain. So the question is, why does the autistic brain have more synapses than the non-autistic brain? When humans are born and they start to develop their brains, they get excess neurons and synapses, and the brain goes through a process called synaptic pruning. Synaptic pruning is where the brain starts to refine and remove unused connections. Non-autistic brain does a heck of a lot of pruning, up to about 50% by the time the person's a young adult. The autistic brain only reduces about 16% of those synapses. More synapses, more information to process. What's this mean for all you non-autistic people out there? Allow the autistic person some more time to process because those synapses are firing back and forth. I'm going to do more neurobiology videos, and they're going to be better than any Netflix show that's out there, I promise you. So make sure to follow for more.
Listen, you've been lied to your whole life. Earth isn't what you think it is. It's not a globe floating in space, and it's not just a flat plane either. The truth is much bigger, much stranger. Earth is just a crater, a single isolated crater on an incomprehensibly massive planet.
I don't know, I
what
think
we
it's
call
flat.
Earth, the continents, the oceans, everything we know, exists within the walls of this enormous impact site. And beyond those walls, there are more craters, more Earths, more places like ours, cut off from each other, separated by vast, untraveled, and possibly untraversable distances. Think about it. That's why we're told we can't explore Antarctica freely. It's why every space mission feeds us the same curated images,
I've even
the same
seen
rehearsed
theories
stories.
where people think it's like
Because space isn't what
got
we think it
levels
is.
like a
What we
wedding
see
cake
when we
or
look up
something.
the stars, the planets, the so-called infinite universe, could just be an artificial projection, a manufactured sky keeping us complacent, keeping us from asking what's really outside this crater. And that's the real question, isn't it? What's beyond? Why are we trapped here? Who or what built this system? And why is no one allowed to leave?
Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for the video today. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, you know, stuff like that. Getting really close to the goal of trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Man, we're getting really close, and to me, that's amazing. And I'm going to keep trying to post 2 videos a week and just go from there. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.